What's up, guys? Brett Medlock here. You might hear my kids upstairs or in the background because they're here. It's summer break and they're going to be loud and I have to keep on going. You know, the show must go on, some would say. So today I want to talk about Forza Horizon, the original that released last generation on the Xbox 360. So let's jump in. Forza Horizon. So I keep bringing this up like several times now just because I keep talking about this franchise. But the original Forza Horizon I did not play, and I did not play Forza Horizon 2. I actually didn't jump in the series until the latest one, Forza Horizon 3 on Xbox One. Back when I got my Xbox One S, that game came completely free, and I was like, you know, I've heard this is the racing game for non-racing game fans, and I picked it up, and I don't regret it because it's exactly what it is. It's a racing game for non-racing game fans. It's absolutely brilliant. It's more like an arcade type racer, but it's still kind of simulator-ish, you know. And there's tons to do. It's an open world. They're gorgeous games. And there's rumors of this studio actually working on the next Fable game. I already did a video on that, but I think they're going to nail it if they are actually the studio making this game. I think they could totally do it because they already got the open world thing down, and just making a breathtaking game, they could do it, definitely. So anyway, recently Forza Horizon was enhanced on the Xbox One X, and some of you might be wondering how the game is, how it holds up, and I want to talk about it today. The game is actually gorgeous still. It's still a great looking game. It obviously doesn't look as good as Forza Horizon 2 or 3, but for an Xbox 360 game, when I booted this up, my jaw pretty much dropped because I just love what these backwards compatibility guys are doing, and the enhanced team, or if it's the same people, I don't even know. But whatever they're doing is absolutely awesome. These 360 games looking better than ever, at least unless they're on PC, I'm not really sure. I don't think Forza Horizon is. So yeah, this is the best this game has ever looked, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. One thing I've noticed with this game is that it's actually way more linear than the latest Forza Horizon game. I've actually only played 3 in this original now, and going back to this one, I kind of like the linear feel to it. I felt like Forza Horizon 3 was kind of too open at some points, and it was really easy to to fall off the track. Like, of course, I'm not really good at games, so I would always kind of ride the wall in a lot of old racing games. And you can't really do that in Forza Horizon 3 because there is no walls usually, so you have to steer perfectly or you're pretty much screwed. But what I like about this original is that you can ride the wall if you ever need to, and you're not completely screwed if it happens. I mean, of course the wall is going to slow you down, but you speed right back up and you're right back in the game. I feel like this one's a bit more accessible for a non-racing game fan. But like I said, I started with 3 and then going back down to 1. This is more my style of game. It's a lot more linear. Racing feels a bit easier. It seems like they sort of upped it a little bit, like in terms of its like simulator type driving in the latest ones, which I'm not really a fan of, but I can deal with it. I just personally like the feeling of an arcade racer more, but not super arcadey. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I feel like this first Forza Horizon actually hits it perfectly. It's just simulator and just arcadey enough. In terms of the graphics, it just looks super good in my opinion. Like, it's up-res to 4K, and it looks like they might have like redone like the menus a little bit. Like, they did something to them where they look a little more crisp. I don't know how they would do that without touching the actual code of the game, because they sort of just put a layer over like the gameplay, like a layer of skin basically that looks better over the original gameplay. The Xbox One X actually thinks it's playing the original game. It doesn't even know that they actually patched it to have these enhanced features, these like the 4K resolution, and I don't think there's any HDR in these new games. I could be wrong about that though. But anyway, the game is absolutely breathtaking. I've always wondered about the Forza Horizon series. I think this is the perfect game to jump into. The first in the series, of course, and I think it's the most accessible out of them all. So if you're excited for Forza Horizon 4, which is most likely coming this year, I think maybe you should jump back and check this out. And if you've never played a Forza Horizon game, then you should definitely jump into this one first and work your way up, because they're only going to get like more, I guess, harder, kind of. They're not really that much harder, but they're going to get harder and they're going to get more beautiful, basically. So you're going to want to play the gorgeous one last and not jump back, like sort of like how I did. But I'm not really a graphics guy. I think this game looks super impressive for an old 360 game. And I'm just super excited about Forza Horizon 4. This just gets me amped. I've been in a Forza Horizon mode lately, which is probably why I've been mentioning it and like making so many videos on it. But just wanted to talk about it one last time before Forza Horizon 4 is unveiled, hopefully at E3. There's not really much else to say. Should you buy Forza Horizon on Xbox One X? Yes, you should. Or you should just get it on Game Pass, because I'm pretty sure it's a part of that. And if you don't have Game Pass, you need to hop on that. Game Pass is a great deal, in my opinion. But anyway, I'm Brett Medlock. This is my Should You Buy / Experiencing Xbox series. Let me know if you want me to do more videos like this, and let me know what games you're curious about and what games you want me to check out in general. I want to talk down in the comments section below. I'm Brett Medlock, Xbox Enthusiast channel. I will talk to you guys later.